I'm gonna give y'all 4 growth hacking strategies that help me go from 0 to 6 figures that aren't common pieces of information, mainstream information that you heard on TikTok, Instagram. And if you apply a few of them, and hopefully you can apply all of them or most of them, you're gonna see good results for your business. The very first growth hacking strategy is serving an industry my parents are experts in. Serving an industry my parents are experts in. Very unique advice, right? And the reason I say this is because people always ask me what type of business you do. I tell them I provide online education for mental health therapists. And they say, mental health therapist? How did you get into that? You're not a mental health therapist. I know I'm not a mental health therapist, but my dad is a mental health therapist. He's licensed. He has all the credentials and certifications. So the knowledge here, the big pinpoint is that you need to understand that in order to grow a successful business, it takes an immense amount of knowledge and understanding about the industry and market you're serving. You need to know the customer, you need to know the market, you need to know the lingo, you need to know the price expectations, you need to know the competition, you need to know the everyday pain points that the customers go through, you need to know the industry very well, and quite frankly, if you're just starting off, and especially if you're young and more inexperienced, you probably don't have very much industry experience. So consider serving an industry your parents are experts in because they're the experts. They've been in the industry. They already know what the customer wants because they are the customer. They already know what price ranges people will respond best to. They already know what solutions people are looking for. They'll know the industry lingo. They'll know what the competition looks like. They'll know how the process should work because they've been there and they've done that. So if you can use your parents' experience as a resource, as a mentor, you are going to you're going to be way better off, and you're probably going to grow a lot faster if you had to pull up to a new industry that you had no clue about and learn everything on your own from scratch. So moving on to the next growth tactic that helped me go from 0 to 6 figures is modeling my key decisions from key competitors. Modeling my decisions from key competitors. Now, what does this mean? Whenever you're first starting off in business and you're a small, scrappier startup, you don't have all the answers. And it's okay. You're not supposed to have all the answers. So what I want you to do is make a list and then do your research and find the top 3 competitors in your industry that you'd like to model after. But make sure these are bigger companies that resonate closer to your values and sort of brand where you want to be, and make that list. And I want you to model a lot of your key decisions after them. What is their social media strategy? What is their Facebook ad strategy? What type of audience are they targeting? What is their marketing messaging like? How is their website navigation like? And another good way to do this is to approach your competition as a customer. Pay for their product or service if you can, and go through it. And then I want you to be very observant. What was the buying experience like? How much friction was in there? How fast was it? After you bought, did you get a follow-up email sequence? Did you get a welcome sequence? Did you get a free bonus gift that they sent you through the mail? Is there any good key takeaways that you can get and model after into your own business and put your own personal flavor and touch and personality on it? Because the reason you want to do this is because your competitors who are already making millions and millions and tens of millions have already made it. They have already made the mistakes. They've already done the dumb stuff. They've already tested. They've already been around for years. So why would you have to figure it all out on your own? Model your decisions from your key competitors. The next growth tactic that I have for you is to sell a product with a recurring need or added element if you can't find a recurring need to it. So what do I mean by this? I want you to understand that the businesses that build the fortunes sell things that customers cannot stop buying. The businesses that sell for the most money, the businesses that have the highest valuations, sell products that customers cannot stop buying. Apple, for example, we got these dang Phones. We buy these phones. The next iPhone comes out, everyone's buying them. The next computer's coming out, everyone's buying them. Oh, by the way, we have this new add-on called AirPods. Everyone's buying them. Oh, now we have AirPod Pros. Everybody's buying them. Netflix. We have that Netflix subscription that almost everybody pays. Some people forget that they even have it, but it's just charging them on a monthly recurring basis. It's these types of businesses that build the biggest fortunes. So whenever it comes to when you're thinking about what type of business should I start, what should I sell, I highly recommend you sell something that has a recurring need to it. Now, some businesses, some products, it's kind of impossible to just do. Some kind of products are just one and off type of deals. I don't know, maybe it's a chair or something. I'm not gonna sign up for a chair subscription, right? There's some sort of products that are just one off, but if you could add some sort of added element to your brand that makes customers want to come back and pay for you over and over again, maybe you can find a way to implement a subscription. Maybe you could find a way to implement a membership. I highly recommend that. Maybe there's a way you could add on a coaching consulting subscription fee, or add on if you join our community, our Facebook group fee, or maybe you can add on another line or feature to the product that you could upsell people on. Sell a product with a reoccurring need. And the next growth tactic that I have for y'all is analyzing data and KPIs every single week. I do this religiously every single day, every single Saturday. I actually did it right before I filmed this whole entire thing. And the reason why this is so helpful is because when you have the numbers and the metrics in front of your face, you literally have your thumbprint on the pulse of your business. Because when you assess the right numbers, and hopefully you know what metrics you need to be tracking, you know you are on top of issues before they become big issues. For example, some of the most important metrics I look over are my financial metrics. Obviously, how much revenue did we bring in this week? How much did we spend this week? How much profit did we make this week? What were our margins like? How much cash do we have in the bank? Next, I look at the marketing metrics. What was our email open rates like? What was our click-through rates like? What was our conversion rates like on our website? How much website traffic did we generate this week? Et cetera, et cetera. How many new customers did we get this week? Next one is our customer satisfaction score. How did they rate our products, our courses, all the type of stuff. I want you to pin out, what I want you to do after this video is to pinpoint the most important metrics that matter the most to your business. You should know them. Maybe it's the number of outreaches you do every single day or every single week, how many you need to generate this much leads, you need to get this much followers on social media, ROAS 2x 2 out of 1, your lifetime value must be this much, your average order value must be this much, whatever it is. Write down what those metrics are that's specific to your business and track them on a weekly basis. On a weekly basis. What gets measured gets improved. What gets measured gets improved. Because one of the most important skills that you can learn as a business owner is understanding how to read metrics and data and knowing how to analyze it and build meaningful narratives based on what the numbers tell you. It sounds very nerdy, it sounds very boring, because it is, but it's so important. Analyze your data and your key performance indicators every single week. And once you get to the stage when you have to start hiring employees, assign a KPI to each employee. For example, for my customer support rep, I say this needs to be your average response time. You need to reply to every customer within 5 minutes, most. This needs to be your satisfaction score when they rate you. This is how much leads you need to generate every single week. This is how much website traffic. You're responsible for the website traffic. You need to get this much every single week. And if you're tracking that stuff on a weekly basis, you'll be able to see, okay, this much Joe brought in good website traffic. Okay, she responded to all the emails on time. Oh, but he didn't bring in as much leads this week. We needed 20 leads. He only brought in 17. Bro, what happened? So you go to Larry. Larry, what happened? You didn't get the 20 threshold. What happened? Larry says, oh, there was this issue with the CRM. It wasn't really working. boom, you got the issue right where it was before it became a bigger issue in the future. Those are the 4 strategies, that growth strategy tactics, to help me get to 6 figures. If you could implement at least 2 out of 4 of these ideas, I guarantee that your business will be in a much better spot than it was before you knew about some of these. Remember, serving an industry your parents are experts in, modeling your key decisions from key competitors, selling a product with a recurring need, analyzing data and KPIs every week. Hopefully you guys got some value from this one. Let me know. I want y'all's feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. And I'll see y'all in the next topic.